Hi Taurus, this is Tara and welcome to your October Psychic Tarot forecast. And I want to say how much I appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. And as a gift, I'm offering, if you go to my website, themagicalmatrix.com, www.themagicalmatrix.com, then I will send you a video if you subscribe on the first page. There's a place for your name and for your email address, and I'll send you a video on psychic awareness, a couple of tips that I give you. It's about a 9.5-minute video, but a couple tips I give you on if you're clairvoyant or clairsentient. So I hope you do that. And again, I thank you so much for all of your watching and viewing. And so I'm choosing a 4-card spread for you this month, and I go with what falls out. With me, I either stop and I feel to choose, or intuitively it just says, you know what, this card wants to come out, and that's 4 right there. So there you go. All right, this is John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck, and so I'm going to turn these over and see what comes up first. Oh wow, okay, awesome. This is a green emotion card. And emotion cards are about places of the heart, feelings of the heart, how we feel. It's about love. And this is rejoice and celebration, and it's the number 3. And so I'm really excited that this card came up first for you guys for the month of October, because I'm feeling like there is something that's been going on, that there is a cause to emotionally feel. And it feels like it feels like love. It feels like between you and him, or he or you and she, who, what if you're male or female. There's 3 of Cups, and actually in traditional tarot, this is the 3 of Cups. This could also have something to do with one of the water signs, either Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So if you are in a relationship with them, or if that is your moon or rising sign, that's saying, hey, rejoice in celebration, because there is cause to be. I'm seeing very green grass, like someone's out at a park or a place of open expansiveness, and you're really having a good time. So when I look at this card, a couple of the hands come up for me for you. It's this one on the right and this one down below, and the way that they're holding the cups. So it's like you have sort of a grasp on things, but there's more to come. So be open. I guess what I want to say is don't limit yourself to only thinking this has to be the possibility. You know, it's law of attraction stuff. Been around forever. Open the possibility, stay positive, because there's more good to come. And this really does feel like it's in a relationship aspect. I am seeing small animals, which reminds me of joy. So joy, like a small white dog, and rabbits, and just vulnerability and being happy, like childlike happy. Okay, oh wow. Okay, so I'm going on to your second card. And this is pretty interesting. This is also an emotion card, and this is the number 2. So you had the number 3 emotion come up first, and here is the number 2. Well, I was just talking about those feelings of love. And you know, this shows a man and a woman. Spiritual union can be between 2 people. It can also be about yourself and a pet or project or something you have that you love you're doing. So let's take a look at this card, excuse me, and see what I'm really seeing on this card. The light between their foreheads. That really pretty blatantly says it, doesn't it? There is some enlightenment with these 2 beings that makes it feel spiritual and enlightenment, like I just said. Coming together. thought processes that are the same, or you want the same outcome to happen. So those of you, this is a general reading, of course, but those of you who are in a relationship or want to be in a relationship and you're feeling like, it's coming together, and that you're really, some of you are really on the same path, and that's a good thing to be. We don't have to be exactly like the other partner, but some things in common, right? The other thing I'm seeing are their two noses, how they're of course both pointed down towards this bowl, but it feels like smell the roses. Smell the roses, let the light come in, and there is definitely a music and harmony in this one. So any of you too, this was the number 3, any of you too that enjoy music, or you're a musician, there are some things to come out of that. Enjoy your music, play your music, write your music. Write your music. I'm seeing like one of those old, it's not too old, maybe 70s, where people would put, and 80s, people put the tape player in the cassette, in the player, and they play music and listen to it and also write it. So that feels like it's coming up for me, for you. Now this is an interesting card to come after 2 emotion cards. So this is a mental card, and mental cards have to do with our thoughts, our ideas, and how do we perceive those? Are they positive? Are they negative? This is the number 5 of the mental cards, or there's 9, and this is conflict and defeat. So before you get all upset after we're having such a good spread here, let's really look at this and see what this is about, because when I intuitively look at this, as you notice, he's kind of stumbling down the steps, but look at what's right here at the bottom. There's light. There's light that's flickering, that's saying, I'm here. Let those negative beliefs go, or those negative things go, or the negative people in your life go, because he is coming back up the steps. It's more of a shell-like drawing, but he's gathering his strength. He's gathering his creative juices again. So it feels like for those of you who have had some negative experiences, or you're getting through something, especially like the 3rd week in October, because this is the 3rd card, and let it go. Let whatever you don't need go, because there's too many other awesome things happening for you guys this month, Taurus. Yeah, really that's what I'm seeing. Is I keep noticing coming back up the steps with, and this way too, you can recreate how you want things to go. The old you's falling down the steps, the new you is coming up the steps. So there you go. All right, I like this. Okay, so for your 4th card of this 4-card spread is the number 1 physical card, and this is prosperity and abundance. Or prosperity begins, actually. For me, it feels like prosperity and abundance, and it is. But it's number 1, prosperity begins. And this is a physical card. This denotes material possessions, money, finances, what we project out that we have in our mind. So, I like this card. It just seems so, if you take a look at it, the tree is bearing fruit, the hands are, and I'm looking at your 2nd card, the hands are joining each other. So there's some feeling of mutual admiration and some finances. If any of you guys, if you're rising or moon sign, or you're close to someone who is a fire sign, that would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, then I'm feeling like it could be your rising sign. It feels like you're getting ready to bear some fruit financially, and that's a pretty awesome thing to do. Whether you already, and it feels like some of you already have, I'm connecting with some of you that already have an abundance, but this is something that you enjoy doing that's bearing fruit. This could be a twist on something that you've been doing that it's making you more money because you've changed it up a little bit. Some new projects and or relationships and or clients that maybe you can gather on the side. How about that? And on the side, I mean on the weekends or after work or whatever, however you do it. I'm feeling there's new coming up. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. The two hands coming together means that it's people joining together, joining forces. And when I look intuitively at this card, what I see the most is the light part of the screen in the middle of the tree, the light part of the green part of the tree. So for me, for you, you know, it's funny. I get a real happy feeling when I see that. In fact, I was seeing someone, like, if they're have a hula hoop and you know how you're twisted around and you're just kind of joyous and it's silly, but it's fun. So it's about looking at it. For me, for you, it's about looking at it in a fun or silly way. And when I see the number 1, when someone has a 1 life path or a 1 birthday or a 19th birthday or a 28th birthday, so let me know in the comments if you do. And again, this goes for all Taurus, but you are very intuitive. You are very creative. It's like you channel information. You're very one. You can be very independent and creative, and independent thinking and creative thinking. Okay, so wow, I love this. Some fruits of your labor are coming up, and I love that. It's the last card of the month. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me this month. I so appreciate you, and I really invite you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my videos, and also to go on my website, www.themagicalmatrix.com, where I said you could get the free video, but also there's order a reading or order reading tab. And you can do that according to my schedule, what fits your schedule. Thank you so much. Wow, have a love month, have a beautiful month, have a prosperous month, and I will see you in November.